Today's Thursday, May 12th, and it's 7:22 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the daily chart for the US dollar Canadian dollar spot pair, which is, as of the time of this recording, is trading at 1.3041, which is reflecting on this daily candlestick right here, this red one right here. And from a broader time frame, I did identify two local support resistance levels. The most local support level is 1.297, and the one prior to that was 1.262. And from this review, you can see that since April 21st, the US dollar has been running very significant, to the point that it broke above two resistance levels right here. So now that price is above it, I'm anticipating that price may begin cooling off just a little bit and may pull back to maybe retest 1.297 over the next few days. And if I toggle down to the 4-hour time frame, that's where I'm looking to get involved if a potential short opportunity does present itself within the next few hours or so, maybe later on into this evening, but most likely I would like to get into a short position before I go to bed, because I'm anticipating weird things happening during the overnight session. So if the US dollar does pull back, then that bodes well for the stock market, essentially, because then the S&P 500, I'm also following that via the futures market this evening. So, but I'm really going to be looking at the US dollar Canadian dollar spot pair for a short opportunity. What I'll do is I'll create an alarm just to notify me that, if price starts pulling back, maybe below these three closing prices right here, right? What I'll do is I'll create an alarm just to let me know that price is pulling back. And if I'm awake, I don't know when this alarm is going to get triggered, but in the event, if I'm not awake, let's say it does happen after midnight, then I'll reassess this in the morning. But hopefully I'd like to get into a short position, really. Maybe if I move it up instead of where they closed, then maybe the top of these candlesticks right here. So as price action will dictate, I will pause it for now and pick it up hopefully in a few hours. Just a quick update. My alarm got triggered, so I'm in the trade. I entered my short at 1.30376, which is represented by this white horizontal line. This red line right above it is my 12.5 pip stop. It's very tight. It's a tight stop. Usually I'm like 18 to 20 pips. But because I'm going against the trend, I thought I'll keep it narrow for now. I may move it to 18. But anyway, if I keep it at 12.5 pips, I'm looking at a 3x risk to reward right now. So if I'm risking almost $13, then 3x would be about $76. And but these are the levels. I mean, there's nothing concrete about it. I'll most likely move things around. If there's a strong push towards the downside, then I'll start walking my take profit levels further towards maybe at the support resistance level. Maybe price will hold up here. And that would put it around 65 pips. So you can see 0.0065. That would make it about 65 pips for this trade. So, yeah, if I toggle down to the 30-minute time frame, what I'll do is I'll create an alarm right here just to let me know that price is reversing on me and reevaluate the trade. So that's it. I'll go ahead and pause it again and pick it up hopefully tomorrow. And, it's moved towards the downside a lot more significant. So I'll be back. Just a quick update. Today's Friday, May 13th, and it's 10:26 a.m. The cash market's been open for almost an hour, and leading into today's open, the Canadian dollar, US dollar pair has fallen way below the local support resistance level that I had identified at 1.297. And at this point, price is below my 8x risk to reward ratio, or 100 pips. So this blue measuring line, I have one end pinned to my entry price and the other pinned to the 8x, which is showing greater than 100 pips. Now that price is below the local support level, I'm anticipating a further slide towards the downside. We may see some sort of consolidation, but I think the overall trend is a further move towards the downside. So here I have a 10x risk to reward here, and that would be over 125 pips at that point. So here it's 0.01249. Again, I'm not really too there. And if I open up active trader, the trade is up $87. I only shorted one mini lot, or 10,000 units. Yeah, so that's the status. The FX market and the futures market will stop trading tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to this going into the weekend, because if volatility comes back, might see a sharp reversal. I doubt that may occur, but I'm starting to lean towards closing this trade out. Maybe once it gets to 10x. So what I'll do is I'll create an alarm just to let me know that it's below, and there. So if this gets triggered, I will come back, reassess the setup, and start considering closing this trade out. Maybe looking for another target to close the trade out. And what I'll do is I'll create another alarm here too, just to let me know if price is pulling, is reversing. And there. Chances are this is going to get triggered before this one, but we'll see. So until the next update, I will go ahead and pause it again. So here's the status. I'm now looking at the chart at the 5-minute time frame, and price came close to falling below my 10x risk to reward, but now seems to be ranging between 8 and 10. So considering there's maybe like another 5 hours remaining before the trading session ends. If it doesn't break below 10x, then I'll most likely close the trade out earlier than what I'm hoping for. And if that is the case, then I'll go ahead and, wait for another setup next week. So just to protect myself in case there's a sharp reversal, I'm going to go place my stop right here at 8x. This way I'll protect the gains. So it's at 29376. 29376 is right here. What I'll do is I'll just take it 29371. So there's my stop. If price continues coming down, then I'll walk my stop behind it. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it here and protect the 8x. So as this does its thing, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll pick it up in a little bit. Yeah, it's going to come up. I don't like the way it's look. I think it's going to try and run back up here. Here's my stop. Here's the ask. Close. So once this gets above my stop, it's going to close me out. There, I got closed out. So I am officially out of the trade. Let me switch back to the 30-minute time frame. Profit of $83. One mini lot. But I was fortunate enough to capture the setup before the drop. And again, I caught it up here. I shorted right here. I had my 12.5 pip stop in place going into the overnight trading. Fortunately, it never reached back up there and continued towards the downside. I'm still in belief that this price will continue sliding. So what I'll do is I'll look for another setup Sunday evening when the market reopens. So until then, I'm just going to clean this stuff up. Get rid of my levels. So that's it. Until the next trade, I'll see you guys.